So we're looking into the best way to deliver feed additives in the grazing environments for sheep for reducing methane emissions. So there's quite a range of additives out there in the market at the moment, and they range quite a lot in their efficacy of reducing methane emissions. We've got some that are quite low and some that are almost up at 100%, such as the enzyme blockers, but those have less value in productivity. So we can combine those with things like the rumen modifiers that have less methane reductions, however they have a much more positive impact on productivity. So by combining these different types of additives, maybe we can come up with better solutions that reduce our methane emissions further, as well as increasing our productivity at the same time. So it's a win-win solution for everybody. A lot of the research is based in smaller pen studies at the moment and individual feeding of animals these additives, whereas we need to now look at, if this was to be applied in extensive grazing systems, how can we deliver that to animals in an effective way where they get regular, consistent intake of those additives. So our focus with DPI is we're looking at different feeding systems that is commonly used on farm and familiar to producers that are used for delivering supplements for animal health and welfare benefits, and also for increasing productivity. And what this enables us to do is so those supplements can be used as carriers for those additives, and if we're able to deliver it in these systems, it's an easy way to apply that on farm. There's lots of different forms that additives can be added to supplements. So we can have grain, we can have pellets, we can have lick blocks, we can have loose licks, and the additives can even be delivered in water. So we're trying to cover delivery systems that include all of those different supplement forms. So loose licks, we can do salts, minerals, and all those other loose licks. We can do grain and pellet in these bigger lick feeders. And we can also deliver some additives through water. So we use two types of technology, starting with this one here. This is using low frequency RFID tags. This low frequency system has this panel under the reader here that you can see that actually has multiple antennas. So although each antenna is only collecting one tag at a time, they're cycling through those antennas really quickly, and we're able to capture multiple animals with their heads in there at once. So now we can start to manage and understand what time animals come in, how many times a day they visit, how long they spend there, so it's not just a presence and absence, but how long they actually stood there and ate. And as an alternative, we also looked into using UHF systems to see if that was a better method, because UHF tags can read multiple tags at once. If this system wasn't able to capture all of that information, the UHF tags were going to enable us to read multiple tags at once, and it allowed us to look at two different options of collecting this information. So these systems have UHF antennas under the feeder, beaming down. Both of them are solar, and both technologies are useful and successful in capturing different feeding behaviours to supplements. There's a couple of factors that influence the behaviour of the animals. We've found that their attendance at water influences their attendance at loose licks. We've also found weather has different impacts, so higher humidity increases their intake of salt, higher temperatures reduces their intake of pellets, just simple things like that. We've also got results showing that not only do you get the benefits of the reductions in methane, we've shown that those animals that have attended the trough more have a higher average daily gain than those that don't attend. So we're relating it to productivity as well. So those that did not attend the trough had negative average daily gains. So we're already starting to see productivity differences. My message to farmers is to firstly understand that there is a range of additives that work in different ways. So consider the ones that may not have the biggest methane reduction, but they also increase productivity, and that may be a starting point for them that they can apply today. You may not need the technology we're using to use the additives on farm, but you can use the work that we're getting out of these systems and use the guidelines that we'll be able to produce to better deliver your supplements and additives on farm.